Hello, hello. Welcome back to Curls by Sharlene. Today I have the video for you. How can you tell the difference between dry and damaged hair? Distinguishing between dry and damaged hair can be quite tricky because some things are similar, like frizz. They both get frizzy, okay? But however, don't worry, I got you covered. So what is the definition of dry hair? It actually lacks moisture and natural oils. Now, what is damaged hair? Damaged hair has actually been compromised in its structure. So the cuticles are now open, usually all the time, to any and every rubbish that comes into contact with your hair. This is often due to chemical treatments or heat styling. You know, if you use dark and lovely hair straighteners, all that stuff, or even excessive mechanical stress. I'm going to go through 6 signs and characteristics of dry hair. The first one is it lacks shine. Can you see how shiny this is? Because it's lacking the natural oils. That's the first sign. It actually looks dry. The second one is frizz and flyaways. Dry hair is actually more prone to frizz and flyaways than healthy hair, especially when the humidity is high, because it's actually trying to absorb moisture from the air. Number 3 is rough texture. When you run your fingers through dry hair, it can actually feel coarse and rough when you touch it, especially the ends. Number 4 is it tangles easily. This is a hard one because my hair is curly. My hair tangles easily all the time. My hair is actually very healthy, very, very healthy. I just did a avocado DIY hair mask and I've got the recipe for you. Here you go. Or it's this side. It makes a massive difference. It's a protein treatment. Especially if you have damaged hair, it can do wonders for you. So have a look at that. Now, why does it tangle easily? Because it lacks moisture, and without enough moisture, obviously the hair is going to get tangled, especially for curly girls and guys or naturally curly haired people. The cuticles of the hair shaft can become rough and actually leads to more tangling. Number 5, there's a lot of breakage due to elasticity. So when you brush your hair or detangle it, it will actually fall out more. So you'll have a bit more breakage than usual, especially when it's dry. That's why I always say detangle when your hair is wet, because when you detangle when your hair is dry, there's no moisture to assist those tangles to come out. You're literally yanking at your hair. Curls, coils, everything is just going to get tangled and tangled and tangled and break. So it can actually lead to hair loss. Not terribly, but it can, okay? And number 6, static. This will make it hard to style and manage. Dry hair is really prone to this. Your hair just doesn't look right. Now, I have 7 points for you to actually identify if your hair is damaged. Number 1, split ends. Cut them off. That way you'll know, okay, my hair's damaged up to there, I can cut it. I mean, of course we get split ends. I get split ends and it gets knotty, so I cut them off. But sometimes the split end just goes all the way up. So if your hair is like thinning at the bottom and it feels like it's fraying, yeah, that's definitely damage. Cut them off. The second thing is high porosity hair. Your hair, as I said, the cuticles are open. Rather than low porosity, the cuticles are closed. That's why you see people with low porosity, when they put water, it takes forever to absorb the water. Whereas those with high porosity, it just sucks it up because the cuticles are open, ready to receive it. Whereas the low porosity cuticles are closed and you're like trying to fight through the closed cuticles to actually get the moisture into the hair. However, high porosity, even though it absorbs the moisture quickly, it loses it just as fast. That is the problem. So the problem really isn't that it absorbs it quick, but it's that it disappears just as quickly, which actually leads to inconsistent levels of moisture. So your hair is constantly thirsty, then over drinking. You know, there's no balance. Number 3 is brittle and weak. Your hair tends to break easily, even when you're gently detangling. You know, finger detangling, taking your time. You're just like, why is there so much hair loss? It's weak and lifeless. The lack of strength and resilience of healthy hair. Number 4, this is a big one. Texture changes. Your hair can feel uneven in certain places. Some parts will be smooth, others will be rough. You'll be like, why is this part smooth and this part stringy? Usually your healthy hair is grown from your scalp. So, it's healthy. Oh, it's damaged. You can really feel the difference. If you have heat damage, you know. There you go. You know what I'm talking about. Number 5 is unusual elasticity. What does this mean, really? If you pull a strand of damaged hair, it might actually stretch more than usual, like overstretched, or it might even snap without stretching. So overstretch and understretch. There's like 2 extremes. This indicates there's damage to the internal structure. So your actual hair structure is bye-bye. And number 6 is the color. If you color treat your hair or dye your hair, the color fades quickly. Like you're like, oh, I've dyed it. It's gone. Well, that didn't work. Why has it already faded so fast? It could be that your hair is damaged. Number 7, it's hard to hold hairstyles. It makes it really difficult. So even like curls, wavy, even a simple blow dry, you're like, oh, this doesn't look good. Obviously, you need to know how to do it. Like, that goes without saying. But if your hair used to look amazing and then all of a sudden it's like, what's happened? It could be that it's damaged. This means the hair shaft has been compromised. Now, how can we actually differentiate whether my hair is dry or damaged? There's a test called an elasticity test. So what I'm going to do is take a single strand of hair. Can you see it? Here you go. You want to wet it. And now gently stretch it. Gently stretch it. Healthy hair should stretch slightly before returning to its original shape. If it doesn't stretch much at all and breaks, then it's more likely to be dry. Now examine the ends of your hair, okay? Really examine them. If they're splitting or fraying, this is a sign of damage rather than dryness. You can also feel and look at your hair to try and differentiate the difference. Dry hair will often feel rough all over, but may seem to look somewhat healthy in terms of structure. However, damaged hair often feels rough and looks visibly compromised, with split ends and uneven texture. Now, actually understanding whether your hair is dry or damaged, you can adjust your routine to do A or B. Dry hair lacks moisture, you need more moisturizing products, like a moisture treatment rather than deep conditioning every week. Whereas if your hair is damaged, you could actually need a protein treatment or need to do a big chop and use products for damaged hair. Actually look at what the product says. It will say for dry hair or for damaged hair. Garnier has this, many products have this, and that way you buy products that assist your hair and not just buying anything willy-nilly because, oh, this person said this was good for their hair, so I'm gonna try it. But actually, my hair's lacking moisture, so I need a moisture treatment. I need products that give me more moisture. Or, oh my goodness, I need to start from scratch because my hair is damaged. I need products that are oily and full of good nutrients and ingredients to boost the damage and actually repair the hair structure. So thanks so much for watching Curls by Sharlene. If you haven't subscribed to my channel yet, What are you waiting for? If this actually made sense to you or was any benefit at all, please press that like button. Leave a comment. Tell me how I need to improve. Any specific questions you have that I haven't addressed, leave them in the comments. And turn the bell notification on so you are notified every time I post a new video. Thanks so much for watching Curls by Sharlene. Have a good day. And got this far, thank you. I appreciate you. Wait. If you keep going, you'll see there is another video just for you waiting to embrace your natural curly hair journey. Peace out. Can you tell what I'm actually growing at the back? Some of them are doing pleasantly fine. The others are dying a little bit. I planted ginger and a pumpkin seed. I know. The pumpkin leaves were flourishing, but now, oh my goodness.